Do you see me? Don't look away. Please don't walk past me without looking at me.
Do you hear me? Can you hear me crying?
I have so much to tell you about my life. Please listen to my story. Please don't shut me out.
I am here waiting. Stop. Look at me. Hear me. Share with me.
We are here and we need help to make it in this place, our new home.
We are still here, even when you don't see us. At Catholic Charities of the Archdiocese of Baltimore, we are here to meet the many needs of more than 160,000 individuals and families in our community every year. We serve hundreds of thousands of meals each year to people who are hungry. We nourish the mind and spirit as well as the body. We listen to and guide people through our intake, casework, and emergency services program. We counsel and treat thousands each year through our behavioral and mental health services. We help many children who have been hurt to heal and then to thrive. We provide a home for older adults in our affordable senior communities and for families and individuals in transitional and permanent housing programs across the region. We offer health care services to immigrants who have no other access to medical care and to seniors in our assisted living and long-term care programs. We educate and nurture children of all ages. We welcome and teach English as a second language to our sisters and brothers who've arrived in the Baltimore area from countries all over the world. We prepare people to enter or get back into the workforce and help them find, secure, and maintain stable jobs. We support, care for, and offer employment opportunities to individuals with intellectual disabilities. We work to stabilize, strengthen, and build families. We advocate for just public policies. We engage volunteers, donors, and community partners in this important work, and they become some of our best ambassadors. Throughout Catholic Charities, regardless of what else we are doing, our values require us to love, to serve, to teach, and to work for justice. We do these things in many different ways every day, and we do them in more than 80 programs across the region. Catholic Charities is the largest private provider of social services in the state of Maryland. We are spread across 9 counties and Baltimore City. Ours is a rich history. In the beginning and throughout the 19th century, we cared for immigrant children in orphanages. Over time, other needs appeared, and by the 1960s, our focus on orphanages shifted to treating abused and neglected children. In the 1970s, we opened programs for individuals with intellectual disabilities. In the 1980s, we expanded to help those who are poor, homeless, and unemployed. And then we opened our first of now 24 senior communities for older adults. We grew our long-term care, assisted living, and adult day services programs. Today, we operate a multi-service center for immigrants in the Fells Point neighborhood of Baltimore and numerous behavioral health programs throughout the region. We have continued to evolve and innovate in order to meet the ever-changing and increasingly complex needs of men, women, and children in our community. The result has been the birth of new programs and new community-based services. Ours is a long history of innovation, effectiveness, and efficiency. A history focused on improving lives one person at a time. Every person is welcomed with compassion, regardless of his or her faith. Who are we? We are so many things. We are a movement of more than 2,000 employees, over 15,000 volunteers, and more than 13,000 individual donors, all working together to improve people's lives in real and measurable ways. We are caregivers, teachers, therapists, administrative assistants, leaders, social workers, case managers, housekeepers, maintenance mechanics, cooks, program directors, accountants, fundraisers, information technology specialists, nurses, doctors, security officers, attorneys, program assistants, volunteers, donors, community partners, and so much more. And by fulfilling all of these roles every day throughout Catholic Charities, we help improve the lives of our brothers and sisters in need. Although Catholic Charities is comprised of many different people who do different things in many places, change happens one life at a time. In these encounters where one person reaches out to another with care and compassion, we realize our mission of service. We are driven by a fundamental belief that every person has an inherent dignity and should be treated and cared for accordingly. It is in one-on-one encounters that we answer the gospel calls to feed the hungry, quench the thirst of those who yearn, welcome the stranger or newcomer, clothe those who do not have enough, care for those who are sick, and assist those who are alone or marginalized. It is in these encounters that we live our values to love, to serve, to teach, and to work for justice. And it is in these encounters that we are all changed, those who are served and those who serve. The needs are many, and the many forms of poverty we work to address can be complex. Sometimes it's easy to feel overwhelmed by the thought of all the needs that exist and all the work that has to be done. But getting involved is not complicated. Becoming part of our mission is as simple as saying yes. You can join our movement, working to improve the lives of others. Because tomorrow the streets may call me again. Because other children like me need your help. Because we all need someone to listen and to care. Because we all need friends who will support us and help us live as independently as possible. Because we all need someone to welcome us and to guide us as we create a home in this country and pursue our dreams. You may not be able to see them now, but they are there. They need you, and we need you. Join us by sharing your gifts and talents in our mission to serve others, to improve lives, and to strengthen our community. All of us working together, we are all Catholic Charities.